Thank you. So it's really good to see the hall almost full. I really want to thank you for coming today. So I'm the deputy of St. Juan, Richard Renouf. So I've come a long way, but it's great to be in St. Martin. One of my grandmothers was born here, and I've still got relatives in St. Martin, and spent many happy days in St. Martin. So it's good. I've been in this hall on occasions to watch concerts put on by the old-time music hall, St. Martin's, is that right? Yes. I've had lots of fun. But I'm really here today as the Minister for Health and Social Services. And in the years I've been in post, we've launched the Jersey Care Model because I really believe that's the way that care needs to be delivered in the future. And this is not just something for Jersey. This direction of travel is happening in all modern healthcare economies. So we've organised this event so that you can find out more about the work we are doing to make improvements to health and care in Jersey. And there are 3 points of focus. First, of course, right at the beginning, prevention. We want to prevent people from becoming unwell in the first place. And then secondly, intervention. When somebody does become unwell, we want to ensure that we can give help to manage a long-term condition and that those people receive the right care in the right place to manage it and stop it becoming more serious. And then thirdly, the recovery, so that when you're in a crisis or a serious need, we want to provide you with all the support that a modern healthcare system can do to enable our islanders to live as well as they can and as independently as possible. So we've got a short presentation to show you, and this is not just government people presenting this. Very pleased to involve people from the whole charitable and voluntary sector in the island, because they are key partners in providing health and care needs. And then after the presentation, we'll invite you to ask questions by going round the room and speaking to all the wonderful providers that are here. Yes, madam.
May we ask public questions in an open debate, because we weren't allowed to at St Helier. Are we allowed to do that here?
That's right. Thursday is the time for doing that, but today we want to make this a presentation and then an opportunity for people who've come to ask questions at each of the individual stands.
Isn't Thursday just online?
Thursday's just online, yes.
It's not just online, you can come to the studio audience.
We can come to the studio audience?
Yes, there's an email address on the document there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Abby. Okay, so without further ado, can I pass over and we'll have the presentation. Thank you, Rose.
Thank you, Minister, and good morning everyone. Lovely to see so many of you here today. It's nice to be back in St Martin, as we promised when we did the last road shows a couple of years ago, to be able to give you an update on what we've achieved so far and also what we've got down the pipeline. My name's Rose Naylor and I'm the island's chief nurse, and I'm based in Health and Community Services. So I just want to introduce you to the panel today, and again this was based on feedback from the session at St Helier. So we're going to start our presentation with a focus on what's been achieved to date, and we'll hear from Dr Anushka Miller, Director of Improvement and Innovation from Health and Community Services. Do we know what that noise is, isn't it? I'll try and persist with that white noise.
Click the bottle.
It's nice. Just bear with us, we're just going to change it. Hello? Yeah, that's better. Sorry about that. So, I'll start that paragraph again, sorry. So we'll start our presentation with what's been achieved to date, and we'll hear from Dr Anushka Muller, Director of Improvement and Innovation from Health and Community Services. James Lefevre, the Chair of the Health and Care Partnership Group, and Rosemary Finlay, the Chief Executive Officer of Family Nursing and Home Care. We'll then move into a section about how partners and government are working together, with presentations from Jean-Pierre Hawkins and Washington Wazido, Senior Change Managers with Health and Community Services. Jason Wise will also be talking as Chief Executive Officer from Silkworth Charity, and I'll be giving an update myself on some of the work today. And lastly, we'll talk about our plans for the future, and we'll hear from Claire Thompson, the Interim Director of Clinical Services, Health and Community Services, and Hilary Hopkins, the Director of Palliative Care Services at Jersey Hospice Care. Following the presentation, we hope you'll take the opportunity to come and talk to us on the various stands around the room to find out more about how we are aligning our services to deliver the key objectives of the JCM: prevention, intervention and recovery priorities. But most importantly, we really want to hear your views. We want to hear about your experience and your thoughts, and also to ask us any questions that you may have. We are all here as partners together in the delivery of health and social care in Jersey, and these are your services, so we're really keen to hear from you. So thank you for listening, and I'll now hand over to Anushka.
Presentation. I hope you found it interesting. I think I've got a great team in HCS, and the partners we work with are really inspiring. And they have at their heart that deep motivation to provide the best care for us as islanders. So now this is the time. Please get up from your chair, stretch your legs, please take tea or coffee, which is still at the back, and come and visit the stands and speak to the people around, because they would want to share so much with you about what is happening in the areas they work in. And if you've got a question and you're unsure who's best placed to answer, can you come up to this corner? This is the HCS stand, and we can help you answer, or we can direct you to the appropriate service. And we've also got a question board in the room. Where's that? That's at the top. You're going to get it out. Okay, because I thought I had seen it. Yeah, we also have a question board. So we will have a question board in the room. So you can scribble your questions there, and they will be uploaded to the questioning tool, whatever that means, ahead of our live stream event on this Thursday. And so those questions will be answered on Thursday, and we'll also upload the answers to the website gov.je Jersey Care Model, and you can follow them there. And I'll be around as well if you want to ask me any questions. So thank you again for coming and for listening, and please take advantage of everyone here to ask them questions. Thank you.